The referee, Mr. Russell, takes a look at his watch, checks with his assistants, and gets us underway here as Dagenham try to climb their way up the table. No threat of relegation. It's led to some exciting encounters here. All right, first to it. Dallas can't get the ball under control, and Adams can bring Dagenham forward. Got plenty of, I guess you'd call them yellow shirts, and Dagenham burst away. Chance to pull it back. It's a great ball, and it's good defending. Danger not cleared. Back into the area. And the first chance of the game goes to Dagenham. Ballanta's a little bit isolated. And Revan can deal with that alongside Camp. Excellent work rate from the skipper there, setting the tone as he works back to win the ball. A little bit of indecision there from Harfield, allows Wilson in. He won't need asking twice to pull the trigger. In fact, he pulls it across, and it's sensible, and to use your words, Mick, effective defending from Brennan Camp. Wright and Clark are forward. No Paul McCullum, who's a natural target man today. Weston's ball toward the near post. It's flicked back towards goal from Wright, but it was always a difficult chance. And in fairness to Dagenham, I think their top scorer is Ballanta with 6, although I didn't update my memory from the last one. I think McCullum might have retaken the lead. As the ball manages to skip through everybody there, and Wilson sends Weston tearing away down that right-hand side. Ballanta makes his run to the near post. There is Ballanta, and what a block from Mensah, I think it was. But I was desperate for Lee Westwood to hold on. He just couldn't quite do it. But can Dagenham do it? They're twisting on the edge of the area. Ballanta, lovely ball to Wilson. Wilson to score. Puts it over the bar. Wow. It's another deflection. Credit to the defender. Is Harfield this time, I think, who gets the block. And Dagenham are getting closer. Try and put Elliot Justin under a bit of pressure. They break away now. It's a decent delivery. There's a free header potentially at the far post, but it's good, strong defending from Scott Wilson. The big guys stay up as McCoy will try and deliver this one. It's fed into the area, spun. Chance for Fonku, and it's a last-ditch tackle from Dagenham this time. Harfield deflected, and I think for a second Justin was a little bit worried.
I think he was worried, and you know why he was worried. He was unsighted. That was the thing, you know, on one or two occasions there, and you've got to say, again, from a Daggers point of view, decent defending.
McCarthy's made a good run. Dallas is there, but it's that man, Kenny Clark, before a loose pass is picked up by McCarthy. Robinson could pull the trigger. Goes to McCoy. Plenty to Aimat. Luke was one of them. And again, Will Wright, Kenny Clark and Elliot Johnson stand firm. Fonku. Dallas inside the area. He pulls the trigger and it's going over the bar. Just for a second, it looked like it was going to shape. We were right behind that, Mick, and it just ended up rising away. Strong hold-up play from Dallas, and he's got runners to his right. Luque goes in field and probably could have kept going himself. Eventually does scuff the shot in. Gordon battling away for the ball, loses out. Luque will go over the top, and a chance for McCoy to open up his legs. He eats up the turf in front of him. Dallas is in the area, but there's plenty of... Could gone down there. It was a lunging tackle from Weston. Dallas finds the side netting. Let's go back to the sliding tackle. And as you rightly point out, Weymouth will certainly be delighted in what are terrible circumstances that they will be assured of a second crack at the whip, which they're going to take all the lessons they're learning at playing at this level this season into next season. The ball comes in and Dallas is underneath it. And that was the problem, McPain. He got caught just underneath it.
Yeah, so once you get caught underneath, you can't get any sort of real sort of leverage on the header. So it's broke here for Wilson.
Out on that right-hand side, it's good defending again from Revan, who's been solid so far.
That's a great shout. That's the word. He's been solid, been strong, made it difficult for Wilson at the moment.
Will Wright bursting forward from defence, pulls the trigger with his left foot. It's a decent attempt on his wrong side. Camp looks for Dallas, who's been tireless so far in this first half, trying to bring others into play. Gordon this time drives forward and keeps going. Liam Gordon, keep running, Liam, is the cry. And he pulls on his right foot, and that is a sensational goal from Liam Gordon. On his wrong foot, Liam Gordon's third of the season, and by far away his best.
Well, listen, I am so delighted for that young man. I'm not just saying, I had a chat with him last week. I said, use that right foot. You're good enough. You know, just believe in what you can do. What a finish from Liam Gordon.
Has gone forward. Ball is whipped in at pace. Mentor's in there, Clark as well. And there is the half-time whistle then here at the Chigwell Construction Stadium. Dagenham have the luxury of being one up, so don't have to force the issue, although Sir Gaff just has a little probing run there. And in the end, Dagenham do force the error and win it back through Gordon, who'll be full of confidence and rightly finds Sir Gaff, who can't quite pick out Wilson. Wilson bails him out by just keeping that in play. Means he's out of the picture, though, for any crosses that Dagenham would want to put in. It's a beautiful scoop over the top. Wilson finds Gordon, who pulls it back to Wilson. Handball! No! Goal kick. And then a lunging tackle, and Dagenham are appealing for a penalty for the first and the second. Harfield fires one into the area. I think it's Thompson who held it up, but his pass is a loose one. And both players shield the ball, or their eyes, from the floodlights. Chance for Dagenham to break. Wilson needs to stay on side. Rance runs forward, keeps going. Rance to the edge of the area, feeds Wilson. It was a little bit late, the pass in the end, and the chance was pushed wide of the post.
Yeah, you say it's pushed right. For me, I believe Rance has got to have a go for me. You know, in the end, Wilson was sort of in his lane. He was alongside him, very close. There was no space between them. Just pull the trigger there. Just pull the trigger.
Chance for Dallas at the other end. He's inside the area. Up against Clark. Goes round him. Dallas. Good save from Elliot Justin. Robinson with a follow-up. And another shot comes in from Fenku. And chances at both ends. It remains 1-0, but it could easily have been a different scoreline.
On this left-hand side tonight than he has been in the last couple of games.
Yeah, didn't see a lot of the ball the other day, and I think it's something Dagenham have worked on. It was so one-sided, it was easy to plan. But with Gordon marauding down this side, it makes things a lot more difficult for the opposition. Adams, 20 yards out, blocked. Adams going to get another go. This time he goes down. Rance, he can pull the trigger, and it's a comfortable save. That's got a bit too much air on it, but the keeper doesn't come. Balanta can spin, pulls once, twice, comfortable save again. The ball is sent back 10 yards. It's doesn't it feel weird? I remember when that magic spray came in at the World Cup, I thought, this is weird. It feels part of the game.
I think that's a good part of the game, personally. I think that's been a good part.
It's worked well, isn't it? Weston sends it into a nice area. Balanta can't get there. It comes off the Weymouth man. Robinson has support on the right-hand side, but he's overcooked that a little bit, has he? He's fortunate because Fonku will pick it up. Gordon gets caught on that occasion. Fonku will have a strike at goal. It deflects, which takes the pace out of it. Daggers have got Reynolds, McQueen, Clifton and Vilhete as the subs, who are outfield players available to them.
So the young boy, George Saunders, is not available tonight, is he?
Ball up towards McCoy, who takes a good first touch. And it was Will Wright who got in the way. It's back into the area. Clark clears. It's all a bit of a mess in there, and the shot eventually comes in. It's deflected. As we often say on Daggers player, it's
Wilson, I think.
It's Scott Wilson who's coming off. And it is Adrian Clifton then for his fourth appearance of the season. As Mick writes, it's been a while since he's featured. And he's got 13 minutes now to make an impact. Dagenham looking for a way to get the second. A chance for Clifton just come on, and he was full of positive intent. Wasn't able, though, to find the net. Another set play that Dagenham have worked on the training ground. Clifton joins Wright and Rance. Now they all break. It frees Sagaff, who sets Weston. Fires it in. It should be 2-0. Oh, how's it gone in? I think it came off the knee of maybe Clifton.
The last throw of his game, you can see he's really tight, Balanta. He's struggling to even get one foot in front of the
Robinson,
other.
look at how many yellow shirts are in that area now. Will Wright needs to get there first and does it. Will drop though, and it's a goal for Jake McCarthy. Would you believe it? How many times have Dagenham conceded in the last minute? They'll take no solace from the fact it's a superb strike from Jake McCarthy. And deep, deep into injury time, Weymouth are going to be leaving London with a point.
Well, that's a goal that they didn't need to concede. It's a poor goal.
A chance here for Dagenham. Liam Gordon to win it. It's a good save. Will it break Carney for Dagenham? And Ethan Ross has just potentially, almost certainly earned his side a point. We've had late drama already. Johnson's delivery needs to be good. Clifton is the target. It's easy pickings, but it's back into the mix. Will Wright will head it forward. And the referee blows for full time here in East London. And it's a disappointing end for Dagenham. They were on course for another 3 points and back-to-back wins. In the end, though, Jake McCarthy's injury time equaliser ensures it finishes Dagenham 1, Weymouth 1.